Half a day students, I am Governor Lou Leon Guerrero. You all have been through a year of big changes. We've had to adapt and make big changes to keep our families and our island safe. But with change comes opportunity and a chance to try new things like PBS University. While Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio and I will continue to do our part to keep our island safe, you students have a part to play as well. Your part is to keep learning and to keep up with your lessons. That's why I am happy to see you here ready to learn with PBS University. PBS University is a way to bring a continuous educational curriculum to you while you stay safe at home during this time. To help you keep up with your studies, we asked our friends at PBS Guam and the Guam Department of Education to put together this episode. Thank you for doing your part and have a great lesson.
PBS University is a program by PBS Guam and the Guam Department of Education in conjunction with public school teachers. These lessons are created to provide both parents and students with a unique educational experience while helping students to continue learning at home. PBS University, next on PBS Guam.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come along, let's sing a song. We'll have a great adventure. Today's the day, let's learn and play. We'll have a great adventure. Numbers, letters, science things, all that we can do. Help you deal with how you feel. Share with us too. It's super cool and just like school, our awesome learning adventures. So grab a friend, the fun will end. Our awesome learning adventures. Awesome learning adventures with PBS University.
Oh, hiya, and hola to our Spanish-speaking friends. Hola means hello in Spanish. I'm Senior Elf Cruz here, and thanks for visiting me up here at the North Pole. I was just picking up some mail for Santa. These are letters written by boys and girls from around the whole world. Did you write your letter to Santa already? No? Oh boy, let me help you out with that. You know, Santa is a really busy guy this time of year, and I just want to make sure that he gets your letter in time. Why don't you come on inside, because it's kind of cold out right now, and I can help you out with that. To start off with writing your letter, you need to get a few things together first. You're going to need a sheet of paper, something to write with like a pen or pencil or even a marker. You'll also need one envelope to send out your letter through the mail and a stamp. You might need to ask an adult for help to get this. Once you get all of your materials together, you can start writing your letter. Whenever we write letters, we start them off with a greeting. A greeting is just a different way to say hello. So you could say, "Hi Santa," or "Half a day Santa," or "Dear Santa," since we're writing to him. Next, you get to talk to Santa about anything you want in your message. So you can talk to him about how you've been doing, how you're feeling, whether or not you've been good or naughty, because he'll want to make sure you've been nice and not naughty. Like, have you been listening to your parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles, or teachers this year? Santa would want to know that. You could even ask him for a gift, and he just might give it to you. The last thing that you'll do in your letter is sign off, like saying sincerely and then your name, or bye, or have a good day. Just something to pretty much say goodbye to Santa. Here is a letter someone already wrote to Santa. Let's see what it says. Dear Santa, my name is Joseph and I am 8 years old. I live with my mom, dad, brother, and sister. How are you doing? My mom says you and your reindeer visit us on Christmas Eve. Don't you get hot wearing that fluffy red suit? This Christmas, I would like to ask for a train building block set and some books that I could read with my siblings. I promise I have been very good this year. I always help my mom and dad clean the house. Thanks so much. Sincerely, Joseph. Wasn't that nice? Once you're done writing your letter, grab your envelope and write out Santa's address in the center of the front side. Yup, Santa has an address. It is Santa Claus, 123 Elf Road, North Pole, 88888. Then get your stamp, put it up in the corner, and you're ready to mail out your letter to Santa. I hope you guys all got that down because it's almost Christmas and Santa's gonna need to read your letter soon. If you need any help, just let me know. Otherwise, I gotta go get all the other letters from the boys and girls around the world. I hope you guys have a safe and lovely holiday season. Bye! Hi everyone! I hope you were all able to work on your letters to Santa so that you can send them out in time for Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, it is my absolute favorite holiday. I just think that everyone is a lot happier and nicer this time of year. I also have a lot of traditions that I really enjoy doing for Christmas time. One thing I do by myself is I like to go to church on Christmas Eve, and I also like to just reflect on the whole year and think about all of the blessings that I've had this year and just be appreciative. On Christmas Eve, I also get together with my fiance and we exchange gifts and have dinner together. On Christmas Day, I spend that with my family and we do a lot of things. Everyone comes over to my house and they bring gifts and food. So we have a big potluck, we eat lunch together, we tell stories and jokes, we play and laugh. And then right before everyone leaves, we play this game called White Elephant. Now, White Elephant is pretty fun and also funny because everyone brings in one gift that we think the other people in the family might like. And we put those gifts in a pile. Then we take turns picking gifts from the pile or stealing a gift from someone else who already chose one. And that's what makes it funny because some people who already chose a gift really don't want to let their gift go, but they have to. While we play this game and someone unwraps a new present, we always have to say, ooh, ah. And that's just an extra thing that we do when we play together. After Christmas, I'm still celebrating Christmas. So my friends and I get together sometime after the holiday, and that's our time to exchange gifts with each other. So before Christmas, we all pick a name, and whoever's name we get is the one person that we buy a gift for. This is called Secret Santa, and it's really fun, but for us adults, Santa doesn't always get a chance to buy us gifts, so we have to do it for each other. So when my friends and I get together, we also exchange gifts, we eat, we listen to music, we play board games with each other, and we just have a really fun time. Overall, I just really love Christmas because it's a great time to reflect on the year and just spend quality time with my family and my friends. I hope that you guys are all able to practice some tradition this holiday, and if you don't already have one, maybe you could start a new one this year. I hope you all stay safe and stay blessed and appreciative and have a very Merry Christmas. Bye!
Jingle bells, jingle all what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Hey guys, this is Mr. Ernest Ochoco
And I'm Miss Bermudez.
and we're here because we're going to teach you a fun, super fun math lesson. And you guys know what we're wearing on our head?
Yes, yours looks so nice.
Yes, and look, even yours has this thing right here. It is so cute.
That's right. It's called a bonnet.
Yes, bonnet. So bonnets were used back in the day and also used for when people went Christmas caroling.
That's right. We're going to go Christmas caroling, and I see you brought something for us.
Yes, and I'm so sad because I don't know how to like divvy it up, to like give it out, because I only have one bag of ginger cookies.
Ooh.
And I don't know how to give it out to the people that we're singing to.
You know, Ernest, I can help you figure out how to deliver the ginger cookies equally to everybody using a topic in math called factors.
Oh, factors! I know that.
That's good.
That's when you sing a song and you become a star.
That's X Factor.
Oh, that's X Factor.
X Factor is also good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Well, are you ready to learn about factors?
Yes, I'm ready to learn how to give out cookies with factors.
Okay, shall we let it snow?
Let it snow! Let's go! Woo!
What are factors? A factor is a number you multiply to get a product, so it involves multiplying it with another number. Where can you find factors? Actually, you can find factors on a multiplication table. Let's go ahead and try one out. What are some of the factors of 10? Here's a multiplication table. Next, let's find 10 on the table. There it is. If we look up to the 5 and across to the 2, we see that 2 and 5 are factors of 10. So this tells us that some of the factors of 10 are 2 and 5, because 2 times 5 is 10. Now, let's try another. What are some of the factors of 18? So we find 18 on the multiplication table, and we look up to 6 and across to 3. But guess what? There's actually another 18 on the multiplication table. There it is, and it goes up to 2 and across to 9. So what does this tell us? It means some factors of 18 are 2, 3, 6, and 9. This brings us back to our problem. How can we divide a bag full of 24 cookies? One option is to make one big bag and put all 24 cookies inside. Another option is to make 2 bags with 12 cookies inside, because 2 times 12 is 24. Then we can try 3 bags with 8 cookies inside, because 3 times 8 is also 24. And a fourth choice is to make 4 bags filled with 6 cookies, because 4 times 6 is 24. I think we're going to decide to go with 2 bags of 12.
Just hear those sleigh bells ringing, ting, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Hey guys, so that was really fun, learning how to give out cookies and divvy it up with the use of factors.
That's right. I'm so glad that you were able to divide up the cookies equally. I'm sure the cookies were delicious.
Oh yeah, and I divided it by 12. No?
Yes, that's
Yes,
right. And
I
how much
did.
was in each bag?
I had 2 in each bag because we had 24 cookies. And guess what? I saved 1 bag for you.
Ernest, thank you so much. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
I tell you what, Ernest, I think I want to take the 2 cookies and have one for me and one for you.
Oh my gosh, you're so nice. Ooh.
Ready?
Wait, we gotta toast. Ready?
Okay.
And toast.
Ready?
Toast. Yay. Mmm.
So good.
They're really good.
Thank you. Okay, boys and girls, thanks for joining us.
This is Mr. Ernesto Choco.
And Miss Bermudez saying
Merry
bye,
Christmas and bye.
Adios. I want to share with you my favorite Christmas memory. To tell this story, you have to travel way back in time. I mean, way back in time. I'm talking about the 90s. That's right, not even in the 2000s. This happened when I was a teenager in the 90s. Now, I don't know about you, but my family tradition is to open our Christmas presents on Christmas Eve. That's right. But this year, there was a big storm. A huge typhoon passed through Guam, and the entire island had been without power for weeks, including Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So there we were sitting in the darkness, getting ready to open our Christmas presents. Except, well, there was some candlelight. But then my dad had an idea. He left to the store and came back in his white pickup truck and hooked up something he bought called an inverter. Do you know what that is? Me neither. But what you can do is hook up something small and it'll be powered by the inverter, something like Christmas lights. So he hooked up the Christmas lights to the inverter, and we were able to continue our Christmas tradition of opening all of our presents on Christmas Eve under the lights of the Christmas tree. That really was a Christmas to remember, not because anything big or special happened, but because it was simple, and we took the moment to really enjoy each other as a family, despite the circumstances. In fact, the whole island was in darkness, and there was a lot of devastation. But I really learned to love and appreciate just being with my family, not just the presents or the food, but time with family. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to all of my viewers. I hope whatever holiday you celebrate, whether it's Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, or something I have yet to learn about, I hope you're safe and loved, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday.
Hello, can you hear me now? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to turn my mic on. Anyway, I said mabuhay, boys and girls. That means hello in Tagalog, and Tagalog is a language in the Philippines where my parents are from. Welcome back to PBS University. I'm Mrs. Christine Palma, your 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade science teacher. Have you ever wondered how your ears work? Like, why do we always do this when we want to hear something? Or, why do our ears hurt when somebody yells right into our ear? Well, today we are going to talk about our amazing ears. Don't be fooled though, even though you can only see this part of your ear, there's actually 3 parts. The outer, and then it goes into your middle ear, and then your inner ear. See the way the outer ear is shaped? It's designed this way because it actually collects sound waves. Sound waves move through the air, through water, and even through objects. Objects make sound by vibrating something or moving something back and forth really fast. Like these ukulele strings. If you hear a high note like this, or a low note like this, these are called pitches. A pitch is the highness or lowness of a sound. The faster an object vibrates, the higher the sound, and the slower the object vibrates, the lower the sound. Let's see if you can remember it this way. Faster, higher. Slower, lower. We can hear a wide range of sounds, from a low bass drum, to a high whistle, to a gentle whisper, and even loud rock music. All this is thanks to your amazing ear. Remember how I was talking about the shape of your outer ear? Well, the reason why it's shaped this way is because when the sound waves come, it actually brings it towards your ear canal. And the ear canal is where you actually find your earwax. Ew. Your earwax actually has a very important role. It keeps your ear clean and collects all the dirt and the germs from entering your ear and possibly hurting it. And the middle ear is where you find your eardrum. There are tiny little creatures in your middle ear playing the little drums. I'm just kidding. Your eardrum looks like this. It protects your inner ear from water, bacteria, and all kinds of nasty stuff you probably don't want in there. So when the sound waves reach it, your eardrums vibrate and move really, really fast back and forth, which sends it to another part in your inner ear, towards the magical cochlea, which actually looks like a snail. Then, when the sound waves reach its final destination, it sends a signal to your brain, which tells you exactly what it is and where it's coming from. Isn't that neat? Sound waves captured by your outer ear that goes into your ear canal to beat the little drum, then tells the magical snail-looking thing to send a message to your brain to tell you exactly what you are hearing. What an amazing ear! I have an idea. Let's do a hearing test. Can you tell me what I said? I am so happy. That's right. I said, I am so happy. Can you tell what this sound is? You're right. It's a cat. And lastly, what about this? Those are jingle bells, like Christmas bells. Which reminds me, Christmas is just around the corner. Whoa! I guess it's Christmas? I love the Christmas season, but sometimes it can be a little stressful. I remember a certain Christmas in 2002 where we celebrated without any power. Why? A big storm swept over the island, and that storm was called Typhoon Pongsana. This all happened back in December 8, 2002, just a few weeks before Christmas. The power poles and the power lines were all knocked out. Looking back, I would say that I enjoyed spending Christmas in our garage with a 100-foot extension cord connecting our refrigerator to our neighbor's house who had power on the other street. But as you know, typhoon season is usually from June to December. So today, I can share with you my 8 tips on how to prepare for a typhoon. On the first day of typhoon prep, my true love made me install typhoon shutters properly. On the second day of typhoon prep, my true love made me buy some batteries and install typhoon shutters properly. On the third day of typhoon prep, my true love made me find my radio, buy some batteries, and install typhoon shutters properly. On the fourth day of typhoon prep, my true love made me stack some canned food, find my radio, buy some batteries, and install typhoon shutters properly. On the 5th day of typhoon prep, my true love made me charge all our devices, stack some canned food, find my radio, buy some batteries, and install typhoon shutters properly. On the 6th day of typhoon prep, my true love made me gas all the cars, charge all our devices, stack some canned food, find my radio, buy some batteries, and install typhoon shutters properly. On the 7th day of typhoon prep, my true love made me fill our water jugs, gas all the cars, charge all our devices, stack some canned food, find my radio, buy some batteries, and install typhoon shutters properly. On the 8th day of typhoon prep, my true love made me clear the yard from debris, fill our water jugs, gas all the cars, charge all our devices, stack some canned food, find my radio, buy some batteries, and install typhoon shutters properly. Have a safe and wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year!
Hafaday students, welcome to PBS University. My name is John Fernandez, and I'm the superintendent of the Guam Department of Education. These PBS University lessons are made to help you to continue learning. The teachers here prepared fun lessons on science, character education, math, English, and more, and they made it for you, the students of Guam. We're very grateful to them for their instruction. We're also thankful for you students, parents, and guardians who are watching. Remember, stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you soon in the next school year. Thank you.
Hafaday, boys and girls. Welcome back to PBS University with me, Mr. B, your 3rd through 5th grade social studies teacher. Now, these past episodes, we've been talking about traditions. And in this episode, I'm so excited because I get to talk to you about one of my favorite traditions. And this tradition happens during the holiday time, not just here on Guam, but in so many other places around the world. And this tradition is giving gifts. And when I think of giving gifts, it reminds me of a very special gift that I was able to give to my mom. Now, I'm not sure how many of you know this about me, but I'm also a musician. I love to sing. And when I was a little boy, I used to love singing Christmas songs especially. I would climb up on the furniture and pretend that it was my stage, and I would sing all kinds of Christmas songs. And I just remember this bringing the biggest smile to my mom's face. Well, when I got older, my mom asked me if there was a way that I could record myself singing some of her favorite Christmas songs. It just so happened that a couple of my friends, Edgar Flores and Sarge Eclavea, were starting up a music recording studio. So I asked them if they could help me to make this gift for my mom. Well, they loved the idea and they wanted to take it just a little bit further. They said, how about if we get our friends together, all of our musician friends, and we collaborate. That means to work on a project together. And we would make not only a Christmas album for my mom, but something that we could give to the entire island and the world. So we were able to get some of our best friends who are also awesome musicians, and we put together what I think is an amazing gift. And I was able to share it with my mom, who absolutely loved it. Well, I'd like to share part of that with you, kind of like my gift to you guys. And this is the first song from that album. It's called Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. This is my version, and I'm accompanied by the amazing Patrick Palomo. So I hope you enjoy it.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
I really hope that you all enjoyed that special gift from me to you. And what I'd ask for you to do is to think of what makes you so happy, what makes you feel so good inside, and share that as your gift to everybody around you. Thank you so much for joining me, Mr. B, here at PBS University. Happy holidays, everyone.
Oh, hi! Or as they say in Samoa, talofa. I just learned that the other day. I'm glad you're here. I'm Mrs. Borja, your 3rd through 5th grade character education teacher. And I'm going to be preparing for the holidays right now. I'm going to be wrapping some presents and hanging some ornaments. And I'm glad you're here to join me today. So come on, let's prepare for the holidays. So I thought you guys could help me with something. I have a party to go to tonight and I don't have time to go shopping, but I need some presents and I need some cards and I need to be ready to go to this party tonight. So what I did was I went around the house and I found some things that I can give to my friends as presents. And this is what you can call being resourceful. Being resourceful means finding quick and clever ways to solve problems. So, for example, I found this shirt in my closet. It was hanging in my closet, I don't know, it's probably been there for over a year and I haven't taken the tags off and I haven't used it yet. I mean, I really like it and I feel like one of these days I'll wear it, but it's been hanging there for a while. So I figured one of my friends, we dress alike sometimes. We have a lot of the same clothes. It's kind of funny, actually. Sometimes we dress matching when we go out together just to see if people will notice. But I figured, you know, since we have the same kind of fashion style, that she would really like this shirt. And so I decided to be resourceful and use this as a gift for her. And it's going to be easy because I don't have to go to the store and I have it right here. I also found this little bag, which is really pretty, and I thought, you know, it kind of matches this shirt too with the stripes and the blue and stuff. So I thought I would put them together. I could even put them inside of each other. That's kind of cool. And then I can wrap it up and it would be a present for her, and I know that she's gonna love it. So let me wrap this up real quick. And there we go. One present down, and I didn't have to go to the store and I didn't have to spend any extra money. I already spent the money on them and I know she's gonna love them. So one present down, one more to go. Friend number 2 loves to read books, just like me. So I went through my book collection and found a couple that I know she'll love. And I also went through my bag of bags and I found some Christmas bags that I can use to wrap the gifts in, wrap the books in. And it saves me a trip to the store so I don't have to buy more wrapping paper. Gift number 2, ready to go. Now I have these little scraps of wrapping paper, which are too small for me to use because I don't have anything this small to wrap. And I thought it would be perfect for making my Christmas cards. So what I have is a piece of green construction paper. And now I'm going to cut some shapes out of these small pieces of wrapping paper. You know what's really nice about making your Christmas cards by hand is that you can make them really personal, and also your friends and family will see how much love you put into your cards, and it will make them extra special. And then hopefully, instead of throwing them in the trash, they'll keep them, and then it's also better for the environment. Aw, isn't that cute? I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoy receiving handmade gifts and handmade cards. They're just so special, and it makes me feel like somebody really loves me and really took the time to, put together, think about what they wanted to make for me and then put it all together. And that makes me feel really special. And I always want my friends and family to feel really special too. So, that's gonna look nice. Let's glue these on. Doesn't matter if it's the holidays or not. It could be for a birthday. It could be to cheer someone up who's not feeling well, or it could be just because. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Found another roll of wrapping paper, and I made another card because I got 2 presents for my 2 friends, so I need 2 cards. There we go. Card number 2, ready to go. So now I'm ready for that party tonight, and I was able to put together 2 presents for my friends without having to run to the store and spend more money and stand in more lines and buy more items. It's better for the environment. It's definitely better for my wallet. And I know my friends are going to love these gifts because I know them and we have the same taste in clothes and in books. So I know that they're really going to love them. And I hope that they see how much effort I put into making these gifts more personal, and also how much effort I put into wrapping them and making them look nice. So that was one way of being resourceful. That was several ways of being resourceful. Thanks for helping me, guys. One of my favorite things to do during the holidays is hang ornaments on the tree with my family. And we use the same ornaments, or we pick from the same collection of ornaments every year instead of buying new ones all the time. That's another way to be resourceful, by using the stuff that we have on hand. This reminds me of all the teachers that I have in my family, and there's a lot of us. Uh-oh. It looks like I've run out of hooks. Maybe I have something in my everything box that can solve this problem. Paper clip. You see, if you just open the paper clip up like this, now it looks like a Christmas tree hook. And I can just hang it on the ribbon. And perfect. That's another example of being resourceful, finding quick and easy solutions to little problems that you might have. I could have also solved that with maybe some dental floss, or some thread, or maybe some wrapping paper ribbon. When you solve your problems with the stuff that you have on hand, you're being resourceful. And that's better for the environment, it's easier on your wallet, it saves you time from having to drive to the store and stand in line and beat the traffic. So those are all different ways to be resourceful. We found presents that we could give to our friends that we knew they were gonna love. We reused a bag from a different event We made our own cards out of wrapping paper scraps. We found some hooks to use for our ornaments, and we took care of everything that we needed to without having to run to the store. I think we're pretty resourceful. Thanks for helping me today, guys. You are so clever and resourceful. Happy holidays from Mrs. Borja. Be good, read books. Bye.
My PBS University friends, and Yakwe. Yakwe also means hello or half a day in Marshallese. Yeah. Woohoo. Welcome to Cha-Cha-Cha Tomorrow Time. Guahusi Senora Bobby. And do I have an awesome lesson for you today? That's right. Do you see these? Oh, yeah. This means we are celebrating Maguf Noche Buena! Merry Christmas! Are you ready to share these lessons today? That's right. Our first lesson has to do with things that we can see during Christmas. They're called Futmashon. And before we get there, I want us to all learn how to say Merry Christmas in Tomorrow. All right, can you say Maguf Noche Buena? Malik. Awesome. All right, so today's lesson is about Futmashon. That's right, Futmashon or shapes. That's right. All right, can you help me say Futmashon? Maulik. In Christmas, we can see many different types of shapes in Christmas, but I have a favorite shape, but I'll share that with you towards the ending of our lesson. All right. One of the shapes that we always see on Christmas is the Futmashon of a quadrille. That's right, a quadrille. That's right, it's a square. A quadrille is a square. And don't you love to get gifts in that shape of a quadrille? Yeah, I do. Can you say quadrille? Maulik, a lot of gifts come in that shape, don't you think? All right, have you ever gotten a gift in the shape of a quadrille? Maulik. All right, good. Great job, my PBS University friends. Here's another shape that we normally see during Christmas. It's a rectangle. Can you imagine what types of things or gifts come in a rectangle shape? Rectangle is a rectangle. You can get so many different types of gifts in that shape of a rectangle. Have you ever gotten a gift in that shape of the rectangle? You have. Malik. I'm glad you have. I think I received a really long baton. Yeah. In that shape of a rectangle or a Futmashon. That's right. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this lesson. Here's another gift that I received in the shape of an obilau, but an adamelang. When I first saw the obilau or the adamelang, I was like, what type of gift can I get in that box, right? In the shape of an obilau or an adamelang. And when I opened that gift, to my surprise, I received my favorite fruta. Can you think or guess what type of fruta comes in that shape of an ubalao or an adamelang? That's right. I think you got it right. But let's go ahead and help me say those words. Ubalao, pat adamelang. Can you say it? That's right, and you guessed it right. I received my favorite fruta at Sandia. Oh my gosh, it was so delicious. A shape of the watermelon. Oh, so juicy, so tender. I hope I get that gift again this year in that shape of an ubalao or an adamelon, right? All right, my friends. Now, the last shape or futmashon that I want to talk about is my favorite shape or futmashon out of all the different shapes. And it is placed at the top of our Christmas tree. It's an estrellas. That's right. It's the shape of a star. My family always puts the bright, shiny star above on my Christmas tree. Do you do that too? Maulik. All right, help me say estrellas. Awesome. And that is one of my favorite futmashons. Okay. All right. So now that we're celebrating Noche Buena or Christmas, I want you to have a mag of Noche Buena, a Merry Christmas. But before we do that, let's go ahead and review all the words that we just learned today. All right? Starting with mag of Noche Buena. Maulik. And another futmashon is quadrao. I love gifts in quadrao. And we also learned rectangulo. You can even do it like this, rectangulo. Can you say rectangulo? And ubalao pad adamelon. My favorite fruit is in that shape, a watermelon. That's right, it's an oval shape. And the last shape of all, and my favorite, ietmaszahu na futmashon. My most favorite shape is an estrellas. Can you say it? That's right, ietmaszahu na futmashon, estrellas. All right, my friends. Thank you for joining us for this lesson for today. Now here's a very special treat. And if you know this song, please sing along with me. All right. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of our heart. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of our heart. We want to wish you a mag of Noche Buena. We want to wish you a mag of Noche Buena. We want to wish you a mag of Noche Buena from all of us at PBS. Thank you for joining me for tomorrow time. Adios and mag of Noche Buena.
Fast, fun facts. Fast, fun facts. With Mr. Ernest Ochoa.
Hallo! That is hello in Dutch. And it is spelled H-A-L-L-O. Hallo. I know it sounds like English, right? But it's actually Dutch. And I'm speaking Dutch because of a very specific person that I'm going to talk about today. And he's right behind me. Can you see him? Yes, correct. It is Santa Claus. No, not Frosty. Santa Claus. And his original name was not Santa Claus. It was actually Sinterklaas. Yes, that's it right there. Spelled S-I-N-T-E-R-K-L-A-A-S. Sinterklaas. And that is Dutch for Santa Claus. Did you know that Santa Claus was actually a real saint? Yes, he was named Saint Nicholas, or he is named Saint Nicholas. Well, Santa Claus lived back in the day when he was a little boy in a place called Turkey now. And no, it is not a bird. It is an actual place on the map, on the earth. Look for it on Google. So Turkey is where he lived when he was a little boy, and he was inspired by the good works of his parents. His parents were very, very charitable people. They gave things to others that may need them. So they would go out secretly and give things or gifts to poor families and poor children. And that's why Saint Nicholas or Santa Claus Sinterklaas became who he is today, the giver of gifts. And I'm so appreciative of that. So Thank you, Santa Claus, wherever you're at. And thank you to his parents who inspired him. So that is your fast fun fact with me, Mr. Ernesto Choco. Merry Christmas. Bye, everyone.
Hafa-Adai students, I'm Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenorio. For more than a year now, you all have continued to wash your hands and watch your distance from others, and you've done a really great job wearing your masks. We know your parents and guardians have helped you to make these changes to keep yourself and your community safe. As Governor Leon Guerrero said, we are happy you are here. We want you to continue to learn and sharpen your skills with the help of PBS University. This program is the result of a collaborative effort. We couldn't do it alone. I'd like to thank the teachers and support staff of the Guam Department of Education and PBS Guam for their work and their commitment to our students. I'd also like to thank you students for participating at home. To your parents, I'd like to thank you for taking an active role in your child's education. We are all eager to return to a time when all of us can share and study together in person. Until then, we hope you learned something new from this PBS University instruction.